We are live. Hello, everybody. Hello, Maree. Hello, Jazzy. I
Yay.
so missed you guys so much. I really did. I am so happy to see that you guys are here with us. I wasn't sure. I'm like, wait a minute, we haven't been on for a while. But I'm happy to see that you are here. And Maree, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Nice to be here. Yeah, I noticed you did really well because you did the YouTube straight away that I could see. Oh, great. Elisa is going to be here on that date. So I knew I already had this one set up.
Oh,
So,
good.
yeah. But honestly, it's been perfect to have this break. I mean, I've been doing my dream show, but I went through a really big shift. And so I got a chest infection. I haven't been sick for like 20 something years. And I could feel it though. And I went, there's something shifting in me. And I was so dizzy for like, honestly, probably over a week. And I knew my brain was rewiring as well. It was just huge. So I've done a massive shift. Yeah, which is been pretty incredible. So, and just again, my perspective's been changing on everything. It's almost like I'm getting hindsight, but I'm getting it precognitively before things play out. And it's like, whoa, okay, yeah, this is obviously the best decision. I know it. So that's where I've been at. So I've just been really gentle with myself, just really just sleeping a lot, working when I on my work days, but just yeah. So that's been me. So and it looks
Wow.
like a few other people have been going through some stuff. Yeah. So yeah, someone Teresa said she feels like there's a timeline shift. Teresa, there's definitely been a huge shift. Go on. Definitely. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Very
Yeah.
crazy. So, and what about you? Are you going to tell us about your trip, or yeah, where are you at with all of that?
Um, well, I went to Mount Shasta, saw some craft at night, and also on the mountain, I saw a light, really far, far, far away that was on at night. And I had not seen that before. So, it was so far away that I knew it could not be hikers because otherwise the light would have to be the size of a spotlight, you know? So it was just really cool to see that, to see the craft at night. So that was fun. It was
Yeah.
freezing. Yeah, so we had camped at the bottom of the mountain, no bathrooms. I didn't take a shower for 3 days. It's horrible. Oh my God. I don't think I'm ever gonna tent camp again. I mean, I love to camp, but
Yeah.
that was like a little too extreme
Bit
for
too
me. I
rustic.
like to have bathrooms, at least a bathroom. Um, so yeah, but no, it was a good time when we hiked up the road. There was snow, so like we got to the part where the road is closed, and we that's where we camped. So it was just absolutely beautiful, and we had, of course, really connected people that channel.
Hmm.
So they were guiding us, like, oh, they said turn left here, or do this, do that, and but just by their instruction, we got to like the bottom of the mountain up on the top, just by following their instructions on what to do. So that was really neat. So we did a little like a ceremony up on the top, not the top of the mountain, but like at the bottom where you park to hike the
Yeah.
mountain. So then we were told we needed to go in the back of the mountain, go to the back of the mountain, not where all the people are in the front, go to the back. So we finally found where they were talking about, and we hiked through the back, and it looked like a storm was coming, so I was a little nervous, and my vibration wasn't that high. So I personally did not enjoy myself, but everybody else did, and they had a great time. And my friend Shanna had a wonderful meditation where she saw ETs coming at her that were in the mountain. So it was very
Cool.
cool. It was very cool. And then London, the UK was it was good. It was a lot of fields and cows. So, but I love Glastonbury. Oh my God. Glastonbury is for sure a place to go. It's absolutely beautiful, very spiritual. Everybody's super spiritual there, and just really, really nice. And over there, I kind of, through this spiritual retreat that I went to, I kind of realized that, um, that I've really grown a lot in my journey, and um, that I've outgrown, some teachers, and I it was kind of sad but amazing. Like, oh my God, I'm there. Like, I've, outgrown a teacher, and that's big. That's big for me. So it's just, yeah, it was a very big growth for me.
Wow.
What? Yeah, but now getting ready for the trip to, to Asia, to Bangkok, I'm going to Thailand, Vietnam, Bali, and Australia to see you. And
Yay.
just super excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, that'll be amazing for you. Yeah, I'm still setting up. I think this afternoon I'm going to sit down and do up a messenger group. So anyone that would like to catch up with Elisa while she's here, jump onto my messenger or my Facebook. It's Maree Thomas. Otherwise, email me and I'll pop you on the list, because we're going to work out what's going to be the best day. And we'll definitely do it on the Gold Coast, because there's going to be people coming from both sides. So yeah, so let us know, because I think that'll be exciting. I think there's quite a few people that are really keen. So that'll
Yeah,
be, I'll send that out this afternoon.
there's a friend of mine called Mel. So Mel said she wanted to come as well.
Okay.
So I need to send you her info
Yeah,
as well.
do that. Just if you know, if anyone that wants to come, and you know of someone else, just send it through to me, and or we can add them onto that messenger group. So yeah, so that's usually the best way to do it. So, but
Okay.
yeah, I think that'll be
Excellent.
fun.
Excellent. I know. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah,
So,
it will.
what's going on in Australia? Anything new in all that time?
Julian Assange has been released.
Yes. Well, been released.
I've always
He was
said,
released all along, but
that's my personal belief, is that they were just showing how corrupt, this is against free speech and all the rest of it. So yeah, my feeling was that it's obviously a marker as to something, that's now evolving from it. So and it was so funny, because I'd just been to see The Trust Fall, which was the Australian documentary guy that did this amazing movie on him. And I'd only saw that 2 weeks before, so I thought that was really quite incredible timing. But yeah, so what else is happening here? Nothing much, that, you know what I mean. There's just still the same old stuff going on around the place. But the bird the bird flu thing is making a few headlines. They've been chopping off chooks here. Yeah, so that's been interesting. So yeah, not quite sure where that one's heading, but look, yeah, whatever. It's like, whatever. We live in crazy
right.
town, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but what about the US, or anything that you've heard of, or anyone here on the chat? Anyone heard of stuff?
Well, there's several big things that have happened. One is obviously the
Yes.
debate with the two candidates, and how it was a total disaster for the current president. And so, it's so funny how scripted it is. It's just so funny. It's
It's so
like how
obvious.
people don't see it. Like, it's like, really?
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, so now it's the news, are that the Democratic Party are freaking out, that they know that they need someone else. And thank you, Kathleen. Here we go.
yeah.
So um So yeah, so it's that's that tells me the movie is moving. The movie is
Yeah.
moving. There's not going to be, we probably can do the cards again on the election, because I think it's pretty obvious that there isn't going to be one.
Mm.
Uh, because of that, and it's interesting how they decided to write the script to take him out this way. You know,
Yeah.
um,
But
so
who knows how it will actually all unfold. I mean, you know, we just don't know because we just don't. It's like crazy.
yeah, yeah. And then, like Marie says, Mr. T, the Supreme Court ruled that he has immunity. He has executive immunity. Um, so anything he did in an official capacity. So that happened. And then, what else?
But if that's
Um,
happened, then um, if there's been anything done by any of the previous that hasn't been official capacity but personal, I wonder if there's a difference there between that. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if
yeah,
that's why that's been specified. Mm.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but interesting, yeah. So thanks,
yeah,
Maree.
yeah.
So,
So
do you
it's
want me to
interesting
do a quick check? Do
happening.
you want me to do a quick check to see if the
Yeah,
normal? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. No, first card up to this was asking around if there will be a normal election. So the Seven of Pentacles is seeds have already been planted for something. Okay, so not this card wouldn't come up if it was something that was like a normal ongoing situation. Queen of Swords, she speaks truth. So before that, there's got to be some truth, direct truth that comes out
Oh,
before the actual before it. Yeah, before it. So Ace of Swords. So before there's a normal election, there'll be some truth that comes out, and things have already been planted so that it's pretty obvious as to the truths that we know. So, and then that's to me is yes, there's a confirmation that it's not going to go ahead because there'll be other things. Yeah, there'll be other things that happen. The Two of Cups, there's collusion going on. There's um, other relationships, other things going on in the background. So,
okay.
yeah, it just still keeps coming up with those little, you know, little
Yeah.
bits of information. Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Interesting. So,
Yeah.
something that's coming to mind now, I don't know why it just came to mind. Uh, that the so there's this person called Cliff High who does data mining, and he data
Mm,
mines the internet and information, and he says that the quantum financial system doesn't exist.
Okay.
And if you remember, I have documentation
Yes.
that clearly shows it's real. So I wanted to do the cards to see, is it
Yep.
real or not, even though I have documentation from a official source showing that it's real.
Okay.
Is the quantum financial system real or not?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's still hidden at the moment. Got the Four of Swords, so it's still hidden. So this could be why he's not picking up on it, because there's still a lot of it that's hidden. I don't know why that's the case. Why he's saying that. Yeah, I've got a Six of Pentacles. This is when something's being offered to help create balance. It's like a very much a balancing aspect. So yeah, no, I have no idea why. No, again, there's a balance card, the Two of Wands. This is finding a balance before there's change. So it's still quite hidden at the moment, is what this card's telling me. And then there's there's got to be more of a balance somehow before it becomes like obvious. Though,
Okay.
if you look at some, just even logically, yeah, if we look at some of the aspects that have been brought to us, things like XRP that do these things in a millisecond, it's, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense that people are saying there's not a system that can be worked, at that speed or at that capacity.
Yeah, 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 exactly, exactly. So can the cards tell us why if it's still going to get implemented?
Sure. Let's have a look and see.
Because maybe something else came up. Maybe they've come up with something different. Who knows?
And it might not, our actual, maybe what each and every one of us, we might all have a completely different picture or a completely different understanding or knowing of what it is. And so it could be a variation on that as well. So let's just see if there's something so you want to know if there's something else that is being implemented though, that is,
If it's going to be implemented, is it going to be implemented? Because I know it's real and I know it's true and I have
yeah.
documentation. So but maybe something changed.
Well, there's definitely been a lot of conflict around it and how it's going to be implemented, because that's the Five of Swords. So there's, there obviously has been a lot of toing and froing with it. I mean,
Okay.
as you can imagine, with something at this sort of scale, which would have to be like worldwide, would have to be worldwide, or it's just not going to work. Yeah. So you got your death card. So there's got to be a transformation. There's got to be the releasing of the old first. So, but let's have a look now and see, because that's sort of setting us up to see what comes through. There has to be a release of the old. It's just crazy. Let's have a look. Yep, that one wants to come up. The Hermit. So to me, this is where there's definitely something that's either spiritual or deeper or sacred that's going to be revealed. But so there is going to be a type of, the Sun. There is going to be a type of system that is going to be for our benefit, very positive. But it looks to me like it's still deep, like it's not come through yet. So at all. So you look at the transformation though that has to happen first with that death card. But there is definitely something coming through that's really positive for all of us. Yeah. So it's something new. So yep, I'm going to go yes with that one.
Okay. 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 Well, that's good news, even though it's not happening anytime soon. Um, and then should we check on this?
Sure.
If Nasara gets, because the quantum financial system is not Gasara Nasara. It's not. It's
No,
something
it's an
completely
aspect of
different.
it. I felt they were all a little bit intertwined. Is that what your understanding is as
Well,
well?
quantum financial system is just like a computer system that keeps track of financial stuff. It's
Yeah.
just, but Nasara is about people not paying taxes and people getting free mortgages and blah blah, like just people getting free stuff or free money or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
So that to me would definitely depict Nasara. So the Four of Wands is about a beautiful home, a beautiful castle, a community of people. So to me, this is like a win. So yeah, so straight up, I'm getting that there's going to be some lot of positivity around this. So yeah, the Two of Pentacles. So to me, this is around asking more questions. Okay, so around it all. So again, there, who knows if it's been completely finalized? That's what I'm feeling. So this is why maybe it could also be taking a little bit longer than what they expected. So, and it may not be exactly how we've perceived it, because the Page of Cups is about bringing in something smaller, something emotional. There's wisdom in it. So it may not be exactly how we've been hearing it, if that makes sense. It could be a bit different.
right. That's what I think.
Yeah,
It's not as it was written, or it's not as people think it. It's not going to be what people think it is.
yeah.
Um,
Not as literal.
Yeah, exactly. Not as literal. Yeah.
Yeah. But, but it looks like there's still something there around that. So, I mean, if you look at what the whole aim is, it is to have an uplifting, a supportive, systematic environment for us as humans to live within. And at the moment, that's not the case when we look at our system.
So have we pushed it back because we keep waiting for it? So have we created waiting energy that makes us wait more? Is that what has pushed it back?
Maybe
Okay.
Ace of Wands has come up. So, we all have our own timelines as well. We all have our own experiences. So, but let me just see if I can get a little bit more of a read on this. Hang on. That one.
But that's a big yes. I mean, I can't get any more
It
yes
is.
than that.
Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. So this is a messenger card. So it's almost like once something's come through, then that will shift. So once it's almost like once everyone's got the message in a way that's come through somehow, then there'll be the celebration. That Three of Cups has come up. Yeah. So it's almost like even subconsciously, I guess there's a waiting. And once a message comes through to us, it's like we'll all go, oh yeah, it's good now. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
Yes.
I don't that's why I don't like asking about it, because I feel like that means I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm asking, it's because I'm waiting,
Yeah.
Um and
Yeah.
not
Instead of being in
necessarily.
the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but I guess it's like a wedding or anything big in your life that you're planning or whatever, that just it's like when well, if you watch a kettle boiling, it's the same thing. It takes forever. So it could be a timeline experience as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. And if we stop waiting for it and we stop looking at it and we just let it go, you just let it go and let it appear when it's divine timing, then it will get here a lot faster.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So but yeah, so there'll be a message and we'll know. We'll just know. So it's all good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Um yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I'm glad I was asking about that. Okay, so let me go back to the first question which Shanna posted.
Hmm.
So there was this other thing that I wanted to talk about, which is um, the Chevron ruling by the Supreme Court basically says that the three-letter agencies that we know of, all the bad guys, are um, would they were making rules, and if you didn't follow them, you would go to jail or whatever. And they're not a rule making body. The Congress is. Like, laws need to be passed for this stuff to happen. So, what this ruling basically means is that those three-letter agencies can no longer create rules
Okay.
for people to follow. They have to be passed by Congress. And
Wow.
yes, yes,
So effectively, that's taking the power away from these three-letter
yes,
agencies. Like
yes.
it's saying to them, you got nowhere to move anymore. You got to do what you're told rather than, oh, wow, that's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's
Wow.
huge. So,
So,
she's asking if this was the white hats that made it happen or the collective consciousness
okay, that's a
making
good
it
question.
happen.
Yeah. I'm going to ask it in two separate ways. Okay. So we'll ask first of all if it was the white hats, like, setting it up so that that's gone through the Supreme Court, wasn't it?
Well, the first thing we should ask is if it actually did happen, or they're just saying that the Supreme Court did the ruling. Maybe this is just a
Has
um,
this
part
really
of the
happened?
movie.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Interesting. There's two cards wanted to come up then. The Page of Pentacles is something new and it's a small step. to change the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is when something's moving forward, because everything's lined up and everything's balanced. So, yeah, it's definitely happened. It's definitely, even if it happened 2 years ago, behind the scenes, it's now actually actioned. So, yeah, it's definitely happened. So
Okay. Okay.
it looks like it's only the first step of what's going to actually come out, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, 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 for
Yeah,
sure. For
that's what
sure.
the cards are saying. Okay,
Yeah,
so now
yeah.
let's see if this was orchestrated through this white hat operation.
Yeah. So is it the white hats or is it the collective consciousness?
Yeah. Okay, so to me it looks like a combination, because we've got that again. We've got our Two of Pentacles, which to me always means we need to ask more questions, see what's going on. It's not just one thing. Seven of Pentacles. So this has been a lot of seed planting. So let's just go in and just see what our next card tells me, so I can actually. There it is, that one. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. I love it. This is a combination. So this is an abundance card, lots of people. And we do need to have a particular consciousness before enough people go, yeah, great, because they were corrupt. We were starting to see it all. So I believe it's actually a combo, Shanna Banana. That's what these cards are telling me, which is so interesting, isn't it? So things don't happen unless there's a shift in our
Right.
actual consciousness.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We have to have that energy
To help it
there,
to, yeah,
right, in order for it to appear.
yeah, absolutely. So that's such a good way of writing that question, because it's not a way I would have thought to have asked it. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah, very
yeah, they've
good.
obviously, I would say that they know what has to change, but it's like almost like they're waiting for that exact right moment to actually then implement. And it has
Yeah,
to be through us. Mm.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, Kathleen was asking about, back when we were talking about the current president, the idea was that possibly Big Mike would be the
Mm. The
the
stand-in.
yeah.
Yeah. How interesting. I wonder if there's even going to be anyone that's a stand-in. So, all right, let's just check to see if there will. First of all, let's check to see if there will be someone that they throw in the ring, for this.
Yep.
No, I don't know that there will be, because we've got our Knight of Swords card, which is the military card. So
Oh,
let's just see if something's going to happen that's going to change the whole setup. Six of Swords. So this is moving into better waters. This is actually taking something into better waters. The Tower card. I'm getting
oh,
goosebumps. This is so interesting. So I feel like there's going to be a really big change up, before anything becomes official. They might start playing with, yeah, we're going to put this person forward, or that this person's going to go in, but it won't be official. It won't be official. The Two of Swords, that's a no. It won't be official. That's just what the cards are telling me.
wow.
So they might say, yes, this person is going to go in, but it will never be signed off.
Right, right. Right.
That's
I
what I'm
got it.
getting.
It might look
Yeah,
like it in the news, but it's fluff, just
yeah,
fluff.
yeah. That's it. So there's definitely something that's going to go down. If something doesn't, with those cards coming up, if something doesn't go down, then I will eat two hats.
Wow.
So who knows? Yeah. So they're still playing stuff out, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's definitely there's things happening now for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like we are finally the train is moving and we're going.
Yeah. Publicly, it's moving. So yeah, and as you were saying that, the temperance card came up, which is the card of patience and change. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
and then
maybe
that
our
last card,
patience, you know,
which
like
is what we
our
want.
patience has been rewarded or is being rewarded finally.
Yeah, divine timing. That's what it's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. People
And
have
can
to
you
be ready
imagine,
energetically.
even if even if through the the mainstream media news and they say that Big Mike's going to be the current running one, can you imagine then all the stuff that will come out about that scenario? Because we know what's really going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine everyday people. Yeah, so pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. I really can't wait to see
Yeah,
what happens here. It's just going to be so interesting for us that we know to see
yeah,
how the movie unfolds, right?
exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
And
we know
some
the
stuff
plot,
may not
but we
come
don't
out.
know what's going on. But with that said, let's talk about the title. So have you seen these videos about plastic avocados and plastic bananas?
Wow,
No?
and where are they? Is that because I think I've seen one before on plastic eggs? So,
Oh.
yeah, from years ago from China. So, is that the sort of thing that you're talking about, that they're
Well,
actually
yeah,
making them?
so Costco, I don't know if you guys have Costco over there, but it's like a big warehouse that sells stuff in bulk,
Yeah,
and so you can buy cheaper. And
yeah.
so what people are showing are these videos of them cutting like a banana, and like you literally can bend it like this and the banana won't break.
Oh,
And
interesting.
also avocados, same thing. Like they cut into an avocado, and you can literally like twist it and it doesn't do anything. It's like rubber. So it's a real thing. Even Trader Joe's watermelons, yeah, and in
Yeah.
Trader Joe's, which is one company here that's kind of organic. They have crap food there too, but they're saying it's real, that they're not going to sell these products from Mr. BG. So I just want to know, like, I can't, if he's not here anymore and the whiteheads are in charge, like,
Mm,
is it still possible that it's do they want people to grow food at home and this is the way to do it, or is it there's still bad guys left that are doing
yeah.
it? Like
Yeah.
I'm very not sure. I want to see what the cards say.
Okay, so we'll just ask, so is this actually something that's still going on in our reality now at this point of
Yeah.
time
Yeah, yeah.
with this
Is it
food?
real? Is it a reality? Maybe, yeah.
It's been going on for a lot longer than what people realize with the Four of Pentacles, because this is a really firm foundation. So
Oh
it's
boy.
actually, it's like, I think it's like anything, when something's already woven its way into our matrix, sometimes it can take a lot longer to actually, get a hold of it, because it's the okay, here's a pun, it's the low lying fruit. So it's like you have to wait to get rid of the lower, they've been working on a different level. So this is up to us to really start acting on this sort of stuff as well, you know. So let me just get another card here for that. Yeah. Yeah. So Four of Cups. So some people might see all this stuff and go, yeah, whatever, whatever, whatever. Like just, not really taking any notice of it. I don't really want to know about it.
Yeah.
So some things I think are for us to actually step up and to do something about. And look, eventually all this stuff will get cleaned up, but we have to be a part of that. It's like we
Yeah.
can't just let someone else clean up absolutely everything. Yeah,
Right.
let me just, you know, that one. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, the star. So we have to make decisions. We're the ones that also have to make decisions. Well, I need to step up here and I need to say this is going on, and who do I go to with it? So,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
that's, yeah. So that's just what I'm getting with it. So it's something that's been around for quite a while, and people might not even realize.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. All right, ask the cards if I've eaten any rubber fruit.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Oh, that's funny.
God, I hope I would be able to tell the difference.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm no, the full
No.
cards come up. You're fine. No, no, it's all good. So, it's
Yeah.
really interesting because with the eggs and things that I saw being done, I was just going, man, this is crazy. But I felt it was true. So, and I don't eat eggs a lot, but when I do a lot, I always get the organic ones, or I have friends that have got chickens. And so, it's no big deal. But yeah, it just makes you a little bit more mindful of, well, what am I buying? What am I getting? Mm,
Well, and this is a good point, Kibu, because Kibu's talking about how if you're ordering,
yeah,
God, if you're ordering at a restaurant, like I would think if my vibration is high enough, that's not going to present, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I would think.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and Kibu, the ones I saw, they actually were like a fried egg. They actually had them, they looked like a perfect fried egg. So it's interesting that Kibu is saying hers was the one that she saw was the hard boiled egg. Yeah. So I tell
Wow.
you, cray cray, cray world.
Wow. That's just
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why I have that co-op place that I go to that's it's almost walking distance from here.
Yeah,
It's a food co-op, and it's a health food store.
yeah,
And even though it's more expensive than the local grocery store, I've been buying from them instead because
yeah.
it's just not worth it for me.
No. Yeah, you get to know you. I love my markets on a Sunday to go and get things
Yeah,
as
so
well.
basically I think what this is saying is we should start going to farmers markets. We should start getting to know the farmers near our areas. We should start trying to grow our own food if we can. If we even if we live in apartments, there's things out there that can be done, that can be grown, that you don't need necessarily to have an outside to do. And I mean,
Mm,
I gotta be honest, I've been lazy about it. And I do travel a lot, so it's
yeah.
kind of not going to work for me. But you know, I think we need we it's a message for us to start growing our own food.
Well, it was interesting because when I lived on Tambourine Mountain, it was fabulous. They had this huge um, acreage where you could actually have community gardens, and so there was four of us girls that set up. So if someone was away, then the others could just maintain it. You had two big rows, and you did a course. I mean, I sort of knew how to grow things organically anyway, but it was like a next level up, that you could just keep using it the way they showed you how to set it up. And I also had my own at home. I dug out my whole own veggie patch, on my lawn. I'd set it all up, and but again, I was working. I was away every second week, so in the end, half the time my neighbours would get all my beautiful food I'd grown because I wasn't
Yeah.
home. So I know, so it's like, oh, but I planted avocado trees. I planted all sorts of fruit trees. So it's not. I think it's just a matter of you need help. It's really hard to do it on your own, and that's where community gardens are
Yes.
amazing. I don't
Yes.
understand why they don't have like fruit trees and lemon trees and everywhere in parks, and instead of just having all lawn. I mean,
Yep.
I was reading somewhere once that the reason why lawn came about was because it was seen as being, you were very, very well off if you could afford lawn because it was such a waste of space.
Yeah.
So, and yet we still have that in our psyche today. So, yeah, to
Well,
me, it
that
should
makes,
always be.
think about it. The having a lawn makes the big guys, the cabal money, right? Because
Yeah,
then you need the sprinkler system. Especially here in the US, that's huge, huge. So it's money for them because it's water, right? We got to pay the water bill, and you got
Yeah,
to, you put water on the lawn. So, and especially here in Florida, there's this type of lawn that requires a lot of water.
yeah,
And that's what they put in the homes when they build the homes. They're putting these lawns that require a lot of water. So, yeah, it's all on purpose. It's all by design.
yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah, and Greg's mentioned the APEEL, that new thing that they're putting into onto fruit and vegetables.
But
So
that's the thing
yeah,
is they say it's BG, right? But BG doesn't exist anymore. So I'm trying to understand where it's coming from.
exactly. I know. I
Because
mean,
the
is it
bad guys
just
don't, if the bad guys really don't exist anymore, then why is this, where is this coming from? Why is this happening?
yeah? Have I frozen or is it you?
No, you're frozen.
Okay. Do you want me to go in and out again?
Let's see, guys. Can you tell me if Marie's frozen or if I'm frozen? Because I might not see myself frozen. Do you see yourself frozen?
Yeah.
Do you see me moving?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Um,
So I'm not quite sure. I think it could be me.
Marie's frozen. Okay,
Yeah.
it's you.
Okay. I'll go out and come back in. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Excellent. All right. So you guys, let me know if you have seen these plastic fruit or vegetables, because it's so fascinating to me. I would love to see if I can like feel like, what does it feel like? Does it feel like rubber, or is it, because sometimes avocados will have this um kind of, when it peels right off the peel, it's almost like it looks rubbery to it, right? It's kind of like it looks rubbery. So I'm wondering if we're able to even notice the difference. Because I would think that anybody who's going to eat that would notice a difference. All right, here she comes, or she's trying to come. Oh, oh, there she is.
Yeah,
Okay, here you go.
my computer decided to do the wheel of death, so I went, all right, I'll go just back on my phone. So can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so where are we up to?
Yeah. So no, I was just asking them if anybody had come across these fake fruit or vegetables, because I would love to see, like, can you really tell, that it's plastic or not,
Yeah, yeah.
Um so let's see. Barbara says not plastic, but bananas that the peel turned black, but fruit stays like a green banana. Oh, yeah, that's weird.
That's so weird.
And then Maree saying that she likes organic spinach, but now it makes her sick. She tried different ones, but no luck. Something's wrong with it. So, it's interesting. I do a smoothie every morning, which is or wild blueberries, organic cherries, organic bananas, or organic coconut water. And it always bothers my stomach. My stomach ends up going all day long. And I'm
Is it
wondering,
is it the combination of maybe the cherries with something? Because they say that certain fruits, it's not good to have more than a certain combination. Or is it the coconut water? Maybe you're better off just having water.
huh. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
thought I was getting like electrolytes and stuff. All
Yeah.
right, so Kibu was saying, I stopped drinking tap water and replaced it with mineral water. Is it true? Mineral water is cold and not good for sick people, like coughing people. And some said it is.
So, Kibu, by mineral water, do you mean like is it carbonated? Is that what you mean? Like it's got bubbles in it, or what?
I think mineral water is, at least in the UK, they were calling spring water mineral water
Okay, so
in the
um,
UK.
okay, so yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means. That's all. So yeah, just I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure. Yeah, yeah. Our tap water in Australia, everywhere is fluor. It's like got fluoride in it.
Fluoride.
Fluoride in it. You can't. And chlorine fluoride, it's just disgusting. I can't even stand the smell of it. So I just drink. I've looked at getting water filters and things, but apparently you have to have reverse osmosis to even get the fluoride out of the water. So I just end up now using like boxes of water. Yeah. So, and that's, to me, that's okay. That works all right for me. And I actually add a little bit of Celtic salt because that's
Yep.
where I get minerals from with the water. And
Yeah.
it's definitely helped me stop. I mean, I used magnesium spray, but has helped me stop getting cramps as well. So I just put a
Oh,
tiny sprinkle of Celtic salt into my water bottle.
yeah, me too.
So
Me
Kibu, that
too.
might, yeah, is just use, we have a particular one here that I like that's in a box, and yeah, doesn't have anything added to it. So
Yeah, so she's saying it is spring water. Mineral water is spring water.
okay, so is that just water they've taken like from a mountain or
Spring
some? Yes,
from
from a,
spring. From a spring.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it wouldn't be good for people. I'm not quite sure why that would be the case.
Yeah, but
Mm.
I think her question was more about hot and cold.
Oh,
Drinking the water hot or cold.
okay. Well, my
Um,
Elisa, I don't know about you, but I just know that having they say that a warm drink in the mornings is better. Like if you have lemon
better,
and
yeah.
juice. Yeah, so the warm water helps with your digestion and lymphatic system. So I don't ever drink cold water. Very rarely drink cold water. I usually like room temperature water as well. So it depends on your actual makeup, I think, physical makeup. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like cold water.
Yeah, I think it's what you grow up with and what you're used to. Because I can't like warm water or tap water, like it doesn't satisfy my thirst. It has to be with ice.
Okay. Yep. Yep. And I think if you've been in a very hot like environment, like, then that's what you've grown up with and that's what's normal for you. So which
Yeah.
is fine. So exactly right. So it depends on your makeup. It depends on what works for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, uh, oh, sorry, wrong one. So, Teresa was asking if the White Huts are in charge, when is the fluoride going to be gone
Yeah,
from the
really good.
water?
Oh, I know. I think, because it's interesting because I've actually followed this up so I've contacted our council and they say they take the guidelines of what our state government do. But then they often don't sit down and re-look at anything. They might do it every 6 or 7 years. So then all this new information comes out about it and how it's not great for us. But they still put it through. So council follow up with that. So I feel it's got to come from us again, pushing this at the end
Yep,
of
I
the day.
agree.
Yeah, it's got to be us. Like I do this stuff and I send them emails and all of this sort of thing. But it's got to come from us. Yeah, something new. So look at that. So we've got our Page of Pentacles, which is a new taking one small action step, learning something new. So because a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people, and change, that one's come up again. That's a bit of a flavor today. So there will be change. We do have to have patience with it. A lot of people get really angry when you talk to them about fluoride because they go, but that's good for our teeth. You don't want to take that out of the water. And you're going, oh, Lordy. So that's what we're contending with as well. So, because people don't do research, of course. We know this. They're indoctrinated. So,
Yeah.
So Teresa, that's a great question. And it's like, how long is a piece of string? So it just depends
Yeah.
on how, Australia is one of the worst fluoridated water in the world.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I just don't touch it.
I got an amazing shower filter um, the other day to help a friend. And wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, because I want to get I also want to get a shower filter, because when I lived at Tamborine, I had my own tank water. So, and then that was filtered. The whole house water was filtered from the tank. So the difference was incredible to my skin, to my hair, everything. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look at getting I think a shower filter put on as well. Was it a charcoal based one? Do you know? Or you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Mm,
I think so.
mm. Yep. Yeah, I know. So I think there's going to be huge changes that do come through. So yeah, but people, I think we have to be a part of that change as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Kathleen is saying, California is bad. Also, a friend who's I have a friend who's a dental hygienist, and she still swears by it. They're
Oh,
so brainwashed. They're so brainwashed.
and I had a friend whose son went into the UK army, I think it was, and she'd had all his amalgams taken out and had proper white porcelain put in. They took them all out and put the amalgams back in. I know.
What?
I know. I was just like going, oh, so that sort of level it's being worked at. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God, that's madness.
It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So, and I absolutely know just from my own experience that amalgam fillings can definitely affect the physical body, because I kept getting this pain in my right side, and nothing would fix it. And this guy was pretty amazing, and he did this work with kinesiology with a specific machine. And I said, "Can you tell me what's going on in that back, my right side of my back?" And he went, "Yeah, it's your back right molar." And I went, "That's the only one. It's already booked in to be done. That's the only one I haven't had my amalgam taken out and a white porcelain put in." And when I had it done, within a week, that pain was gone. I haven't had it back ever. So
Wow.
I know it affects our physical body, and it's the breathing in of the mercury of the actual amalgam that makes a difference, apparently. So
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So the other question that I had was that supposedly Washington, D.C. was previously Rome, like the
Okay,
real original Rome. And I thought that
interesting.
was very interesting.
What's your gut feeling on that one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, who knows the amount of lies we've been told about everything. Who knows? So let's just ask the cards and see if that's the case. It's interesting because we've got our Two of Cups come up, so there's some relationship there. It's not on its own. No, it's not on its own, because that Two of Cups tells me there's more than one character. And then there's a Six of Swords, so this is moving to a better place. So maybe it was like an ongoing aspect of Rome. Do you know what I mean? It's like some of the systems and things came across from there. King of Swords. So it, to me, this tells me that the mind, the structure, the way things were set up, there was a similarity to Rome. Well, I suppose Rome was like the cabal, wasn't it, back then? So yeah, so it was. So in that respect, it's sort of like Rome. So,
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not physically. It's not because of that Two of Cups. To me, no. But there's a relationship there to Rome. So that sort of makes, but it's
Okay.
not equal Rome, but it's still the same type of people that run it.
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
that cards were saying. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't have that feeling about it. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
It just didn't
yeah.
add up.
No, but yeah, the same masters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. Do we have any other questions before we go? I don't know why this is not working. Um, okay. You know what? Let's finish up with a meditation just because we won't be on for a while.
Yeah,
So,
true, true. Okay, well, I'm going to bring Jasper into this one. So we're
yeah.
going to see, we're going to get some beautiful energy coming through. So wherever you are, unless you're driving, of course, just make sure you sit comfortably and take a big breath in. Just close your eyes. Let yourself come back into your body. Just be fully present. And then just have the intention of allowing your heart to open, releasing any pain, anything that is not love or is not authentic for you. Okay, now see, sense, or feel white light coming up from underneath your feet all the way up through your energetic field, through your physical body. Allow this vibrant white light to come through. And because it has its own consciousness, it actually can help to shift and rejuvenate. And then allow it to flow down over the top of your head all the way back down, clearing out any distortions, any pain from your energy field. And now see, sense, or feel a beautiful gold light coming down through from the cosmos, gently weaving its way down through your oversoul, through into your crown chakra, and then flowing all through the energy field and the physical body. This cascading of gold light is so peaceful. And gently, as this gold light continues to flow through you, just gently let yourself come back, grounding into this global grid matrix, into the energy that helps us to stay connected. And as you do that, you are actually being templated by our Earth's frequency. And you are bringing through this gold light into the Earth. This helps create balance and harmony. Okay. And then when you're ready, you can gently begin to open your eyes, wriggle your toes, but still bringing back that sense of peace, that clarity, and that feeling of rejuvenation. And even if you're watching this afterwards, you'll still have this beautiful energy hit. Okay. Oh, Oh, that was nice.
Thank you.
Yay. So, oh, well, Jasper says hello and goodbye to everybody. It was beautiful. It was, yeah. So sometimes just stopping for a few minutes and doing that sort of thing can really help us to feel a bit more balanced.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For
especially with
sure.
the shift that's going on at the moment. Mm,
Yes.
so
Well, thank you, everybody. We so appreciate you being here. We love you so much. And I will be gone. I guess the next video will be when you and I are together. So I'll have to figure out time wise how to
it's
create
it's
it.
it's 7 p.m. So it's 9 a.m. my time. But if you put in 7 p.m. your time, it should still be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah. We'll work it out. It'll be an adventure.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Thank you. Take care. And we'll see you at the end of July.
Hey, see you.
Bye.